So I will tell basic skills and types of interpreting. So the interpreters having excellent listening skills is not adequate. Another quality of interpreters is having the ability to assess, comprehend, communicate, and translate the original message into the target language without any omission, addition, or alteration. It also includes awareness of their own role in the interpreting tendency. So we want to be a better. So if we want to better translate or interpret, there's a few points to be a good interpreter. First is an interpret must have active and excellent listening skills, and then passion for language, and the third is the ability to understand the spoken words so they can convey their meanings and accurate their message. And then we can ability to communicate well with people from all backgrounds from all backgrounds or cultures, have a broad vocabulary of multiple language, be culturally aware, ability to cope with stress and to have self-control when dealing with difficult speakers, and then show emotional strength and flexibility, and then ability to accept all forms of criticism, and last point is time management skills. And next question is types of interpreting. By providing interpreting service to your audience, you can communicate across language barriers essentially in real time, expediting the speed at which information can be delivered while allowing them to benefit from the context in which the speech is provided. Members of a presentation audience, for example, can view visual aids or slideshow as an interpreter provides insight and explanation for those slides. Here are the 5 major types of interpreting that business should be aware of. First is consecutive interpreting. With consecutive interpretation, speakers will talk for up to 5 minutes or longer before taking a break to allow interpretation to occur. Consecutive interpreting allows for a back and forth between multiple parties, which is why it's popular approach used in legal proceedings and business meetings. And next is simultaneous interpreting. Unlike consecutive interpretation, simultaneous interpretation does not wait for a break in a speech to translate into the target language. Instead, simultaneous interpreting takes place over the speech as it's taking place, usually with a delay of 30 seconds or less. And next point is whisper interpreting. This type of interpreting is similar to simultaneous interpretation, with one key difference. Instead of using microphones and headsets to communicate with intended audience members, the interpreter will sit with an individual or group of people needing interpretive service, and the interpreter will whisper in their preferred language to facilitate communication across language barriers. Pro Translating also use whisper sound technology to speak to an audience within close range of the speakers. Next point is escort or travel interpreting. For individual or select groups requiring dedicated interpretation through a foreign visit or other events, escort or travel interpretation can provide custom personal interpreting service in any location. The last point is over-the-phone interpreting. Phone-based interpreting can actually take multiple forms. With interpreting service facilitated over the telephone, clients can receive either consecutive or simultaneous interpretation, depending on the project and their preference. Simultaneous interpretation can be less accurate when the interpreter doesn't have a live view of the speaker and presentation, which is why consecutive interpreting tends to be the more common method of phone interpreting, but both are available to interpreting clients. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.